Hello friends, welcome back to VOWIAS. Welcome to the discussion on daily MCQ. Today is 19th of February 2022 and now we are going to discuss 5 MCQs based on the current affairs. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. But first, just a small information. The PDF of the discussion will be available in our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel details are there in the description. And also, we are providing summaries of Vision Monthly Magazine as well as Vision Prelims Test Series. You can subscribe to these summaries from our Telegram channel. The details are in description. You can also go and check the quality over there. Now let's look at the first question, which is related to the World Sustainable Development Summit. So the World Sustainable Development Summit, sometimes referred in the media, is the annual event of A. Niti Aayog, B. the Energy and Resource Institute, C. UNEP, and D. IUCN. So the World Sustainable Development, so it will be news in general. So correct option is sorry, B. the theory, Energy and Resource Institute. So recently Prime Minister Modi delivered the inaugural address at the Theory's World Sustainable Development Summit through video conferencing. So Prime Minister recalled the environment and sustainable development have been the key focus for him all through his 20 years in office in Gujarat as well as now at the national level. PM also informed about the LED bulb distribution scheme, okay, which is Ujala, and under it more than 220 billion units of electricity and 180 billion tons of carbon dioxide emission per year were saved. The World Sustainable Development Summit is an annual event of the theory, the Energy and Resource Institute of India. Not of India, it's basically Energy and Resource Institute. So the World Sustainable Development Summit included discussion over a wide range of issues including sustainable development, and in 2022 it will be held in a hybrid format in New Delhi, India. It is earlier known as Delhi Sustainable Development Summit. Now India wants to become a major global leader in terms of the energy, in terms of the environment and all. So that is the reason the name was changed. So the World Sustainable Development Summit 2022 theme is Towards a Resilient Planet, Ensuring a Sustainable and Equitable Future. The theme of 2021 summit was Redefining Our Common Future, Safe and Secure Environment for All. Okay, so this is the thing about this. Now let's move on to the next question. The second question, India's first water taxi service was inaugurated recently in which of the following state? A. New Delhi, B. Maharashtra, C. Gujarat, and D. Tamil Nadu. So the first thing that should come to your mind with regarding water taxi is either it should be the state should be near to sea or any big river. These are the two things that should come to your mind. So if you see among the options, so I'm just telling you an elimination technique. Okay, if you see the options, then New Delhi, if you see New Delhi, it is not near to sea nor any big river. Yamuna is there, but most of the days it will be dry. So yeah, you can eliminate directly. So rest of the three options are there: Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu. So from this, if you have gone through any recent news and all, there will be a lot of these kind of activities generally we'll be seeing in state of either Maharashtra or Gujarat, because in Gujarat also near the Sardar Patel statue we are hearing these kind of things. So this might conflict you might go for C, but the correct answer is B. Recently India's first water taxi service was inaugurated in Maharashtra. Okay, so India's first water taxi service was inaugurated in Maharashtra, which connects Navi Mumbai to mainland Mumbai. Navi Mumbai to mainland Mumbai. Actually, it is actually connected with a bridge. Okay, because if you see Mumbai, it is also like New York, where the city actually will be in the sea to a certain extent. Okay, there are a lot of passages where the water comes in, and also a lot of islands are there, which are connected by the bridge. So Ministry of Ports and Waterways has launched this, and it is a 8.37 crore project and presently operate on 3 routes, and the state and center have shared the expenditure. In the initial stage, 7 speedboats will run on these routes, and the ease of transport is the key factor for investors to set up business in this region. Now let's move on to the next question. The third question, consider the following statements regarding the New India Literacy Program. First one, the objective of the program is to impart not only foundational literacy and numeracy, but also critical life skills and vocational skills. Second one, the scheme also will cover non-literates of the age of 15 years and above in all the states. You have to choose the correct option. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. And the correct option is C, both 1 and 2. The New India Literacy Program, recently it was news, and the objective of the program is not only for foundational literacy, but also not only literacy and numeracy, but also critical life-saving skills and vocational skills. And the scheme will cover non-literates of the age of 15 years and above in all states. Okay, that is the main objective, and it was launched for the years 2022 to 2027 to cover all the aspects of adult education to align with National Educational Policy 2020. And the government has also decided to use the term education for all in place of adult education. Rest of the things you can pause the video and go through the details here which are given here. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding neutrinos. This is a very important question. The neutrinos will be in news for a lot of reasons. We are planning for the neutron observatory in Tamil Nadu in the Bodhi Hills, so that's why neutrino is very important, and also this is one of the fascinating things that the scientists are working on. So that's why this is a very important concept. So the first statement, neutrino is like proton, neutron and electron and is a tiny particle, elementary particle, and is part of the atom. Second statement says, a neutrino spin always point in the opposite direction of its motion. We have to choose the correct option, A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So this is a question regarding neutrinos, and here the correct option is B2 only. Neutrino is not like proton, neutron or electron. Okay, it is not like, it is a mysterious particle produced in nuclear reactions, generally in the sun, stars and elsewhere. Neutrino interact with weakly and with everything else, in fact. Okay, so that's why we are trying to identify them and we are trying to study these neutrinos. And neutrino spin always point in the opposite direction of the motion. This is the primary thing which you should keep in your mind regarding neutrinos, right? So recently Tamil Nadu has said no in the Supreme Court to the neutrino observatory project, and detected for the first time in 1959, neutrinos are the second most abundant particle in the world after photons or the light particle. Neutrinos are mysterious particles produced in the nuclear reactions in sun, star and elsewhere, as we have discussed already, and the spin of the neutrino is always in the opposite direction of its motion. It is not believed that the phenomena of neutrino oscillations require neutrinos to have tiny masses. Neutrinos is a tiny elementary particle, but it is not part of the atom. Proton, neutron and electron are tiny particles that make up the atom, and such particles are also found to exist in the nature, and they can also be produced in the lab. Okay, well, let's move on to the next question, the fifth question. It's a previous year CSE question of 2017 from history. The question is, who among the following were associated with the introduction of Raithwari system in India? First one, Lord Cornwallis. Second one, Alex Reid. Third one, Thomas Munro. You have to choose the correct option, Raithwari system. So A1 only, B1 and 3, C2 and 3, and D1, 2 and 3. So if you have studied the history, modern history, you can answer this question very easily. The Raithwari system was introduced in North India, especially in the regions of, you can say, sorry. The Raithwari system basically was introduced during the British time by Alexander Reid and Thomas Munro. It was introduced in various states from north to south, you can say, like Maharashtra, Berar, Punjab, Coorg, Assam and all. It was introduced by Alexander Reid and Thomas Munro. Correct option is C. Okay, so this is the correct answer for this question. And if you see, Lord Cornwallis was not associated with the Raithwari system. Okay, he was not associated with the Raithwari system. He was associated with the other kind of settlements. Okay, we have various other ones, the Zamindari system, the Raithwari system and the Mahalwari system. Cornwallis, basically you can say he is mostly associated with other forms. Okay, so Alexander Reid and Thomas Munro was associated with the introduction of Raithwari system during India. So the Raithwari system basically was introduced by Thomas Munro in 1820. It was based on the system administered by Captain Alexander Reid. Actually, the introduction of this Raithwari system, if you see, it was mostly for the, you can say, benefit of the farmers, because they found that the Zamindari system was actually not helping the farmers in any way. So this Zamindari system earlier, which was introduced during the time of Lord Cornwallis in 1793, was in fact creating troubles for the farmers, and because of that this was introduced. But later it was observed that this Raithwari system, which was introduced to eliminate the intermediaries between the government and the cultivator, like that of the Zamindari system, in fact has collected more taxes directly from the peasants compared to that of other kinds of systems, be it the Zamindari system or the Mahalwari system. Okay, so remember, Cornwallis is associated with Zamindari system and Thomas Munro and Colonel Reid with that of the Raithwari system. Okay, so that's it guys, just a small information. As I said already, we are providing Vision Prelims test series summaries at just ₹999. You can subscribe to these summaries. Okay, you can check the quality of these summaries by visiting our Telegram channel. So that's it for the day. I'll see you again in the next video. Till then, keep studying and stay tuned. Jai Hind.